These locker room shots are brought to you by P3, the official protein champion in 2019, but that is firmly in the past. And tonight, the Brazilian striking sensation will try to exude top form again right away in his UFC career, and Rakic largely has delivered every step worthy of a championship opportunity. Reserver with free shipping at manscaped.com now. We go 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must, striking and grappling, followed by aggression, and then octagon control. All right, here is Aleksandar Rakic, number 4, Anthony Smith. And this is a guy, Joe, as I said in the voiceover with Thiago Santos, he's going to prove that he is the elite light heavyweight.
We've only seen him lose. Well, recently the loss was to what we've seen from Rakic is amazing striking, tremendous amount of talent, and I'm interested to see how he handles.
DC, I don't have to tell you, this is trying to produce another big win tonight that'll inch him closer to the top of the heap.
This championship fight, he was hurt very bad. It was not only able to back from a long time away, he fatigued against a tough Glover. Rakic, knocking off Rakic and putting himself right back where he feels.
Double knee surgery after the John Jones fight. Blew his knees to pieces in that fight. Along with the resurgence of Glover Teixeira. Because Glover
didn't make the main event fight, this dude. So at his age, Glover's making.
Thiago has lessons learned from losing, but now he has an amazing opportunity on this pay-per-view card tonight.
There you see some numbers on Thiago Santos, 11 knockouts, tied for 3rd belt, and despite the fact that both of these guys are outstanding strikers, how it plays out tonight in the pay-per-view opener. This tail of the tape is spot 29. Rakic has 2 inches in height and 2 inches in reach.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are UFC 259. Blachowicz versus UFC Light Heavyweight Division. Introducing 14 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches by way of Serbia, presenting the number 4 ranked Rakic. A professional record, 21 wins, 8 losses. He stands Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the number Thiago Herb Dean.
Herb Dean will round 1 of a possible 3 title Olympic clock. Is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Got to be real careful because even though Thiago didn't get the victory,
Rakic draws a lot of confidence from his sparring rounds in Zagreb, Croatia.
Than most guys are saying today, right? Like a lot of guys today are really spars because to get ready for a fight, you got to fight.
Well, talk Wizard in his last fight. It's hard to say.
Hey, listen, sometimes you're so deep in the lie that you got to just
puts himself into the fire. He is not afraid to get hit. He's not, and throws wild shots. And that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, Glover really grinded on him. He got takedowns. Thiago said he...
Another question. What are Thiago's knees like after that, John? Don't know. I mean, he might have severely compromised movement. There's a lot going on there, and, you know, he might not be the same.
In that left side as well.
I mean, come on.
And then a partially torn ACL on the right knee. 50% off for a limited time on Xbox One and PS.
It's the game to see Sports UFC 4.
Oh! That Thiago will throw everything into it.
And every time Thiago throws a kick, Rakic tries to force Thiago into some grappling exchanges to try to wear on him, blow the arm.
Anthony Smith called him one-dimensional with sloppy kicks. He said, I'm going to fight hard on the ground.
Oh, my goodness.
That was slick. That was... Jimmy Manawa.
He wants to counter. He wants to counter.
Man, they put some... Backing up. And this isn't the way Thiago needs to fight to get to a guy at this range.
But I think Thiago's strategy is wait till Rakic's commit.
A couple nice body kicks from Rakic. Round one down. This corner cam is brought to you by Body Armor, the official sports drink.
Okay, breathe. We're in the fight the way they want. We want it. He's trying to pressure you. When you come and go back, play. Let's do this, okay? Breathe again. Just keep the chin down, hands up.
Faces Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. He's won 8 of his last. All right, Conan Silveira not mincing words in the corner of Thiago Santos.
He said that he feels like they're fighting the type of fight that he wants, but he needs him to. Front hand, man. Look how it's constantly moving, just really feinting and faking at Thiago Santos.
Close first round, as evidenced by a lot of the online. He said, who do you think won the first round? It's too nice. Dovetail with what Rakic told us on Wednesday, that he was going to be met only when the opportunities presented themselves.
Watching Thiago move, I just don't think he closes distance. I gotta wonder, as the guy who's had, doesn't look the same to me, because Rakic is so heavy on that front leg. Look at
Thiago's trying to react. He's got him kicks on Thiago.
Yeah.
Up against the fence here, less than 3 minutes in the round.
And he's got the young Thiago. Thiago's got to lift that left side underhook. So
he doesn't like that. That's beautiful.
Pounding some food maybe tonight. He's got a title defense later this month.
Really?
His own cooking show.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Volkanovski can cook. I'm kind of shocked that Rakic's corner wants him to stay here.
His right hand tried to come across to block him from landing him more. So these must have set. Well, that one got checked.
Ooh, yeah, that was a hard one. I like.
Guys met an American top team in 2018 when Rakic did his camp for Dev. There's Wonder Boy checking in.
Yes, it has, John. It's very slow. Neither one of these guys is willing to really put some energy, put out some effort to go and really distance themselves.
Yeah, this is a very cautious performance by both guys, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah, we've spoken about this, though. Usually the first fight on the main card is...
10 minutes down.
Right here you see real nice left hand to the body. Outside leg kick and tries to follow with a right hand, but Thiago gets just out of range.
Okay, exactly. That's what I want. Come on, exactly.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. Having those fingers extended in the direction of his opponent. He's fight here, high stakes at light heavyweight. How about the strength of Rakic just shucking Santos
in the weight? He was moving around, going through a full workout, seemed to have a time well.
When Rakic arrived in the UFC 2017,
we finally just saw a good, strong
Rakic's kick in return, and that's where he had a lot of success against Jones tonight.
That was a hard kick to the body, and I think that hurt Rakic. You see.
Unable to follow it up.
One of his greatest weapons is his kicks. He just hasn't thrown enough.
Cautious approach by Rakic. Almost surprisingly, with maybe some front kicks to the body, something.
You know, you try not to be too hard on these guys. These guys are out there fighting, giving it to their potential, and they have so much respect for each other that it's
big elbows.
Rakic on the single.
Corner calling for him to stay heavy in this situation. We come up on 1 minute.
Keeping the underhook, hanging his body off to the opposite.
It's just a disappointing risk-taking.
Absolutely, and I think, Joe, when you expect something, right?
Yeah. Sure, on which I should say the belt in this division is on the line. This
was able to do with John Jones. I mean, really.
Go the distance, 42-31 for Santos unofficially on
Rakic. And here's that big body kick from Santos. There you see one partially blocked inside. There's the big body kick.
And there is Thiago Santos with his girlfriend Yada Kunitskaya last couple years or so. All right, the official decision is brought to you. Started with the scorecards, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 28, 29-28, and 30-27, Rakic.
It felt like Rakic won the fight, but
Yeah.
if
There.
no
How's that
jiu-jitsu
work?
there, you know. So, but I don't know if because nothing really separated them from each other. It was
Yeah. The risks that were necessary in order to really score hard.
space between you and your opponent.
Yes,
That's it.
yes.
I'm not saying for Aleksandar Rakic to go in there, two that's in front of you, to make a statement when your title's being defended on the same.
I always love seeing these guys, how excited they get when they belt up,
absolutely.
Joe. It's a special.
Pretty crazy.
But Aleksandar Rakic with a big win, got with UFC President Dana White, Ari Emanuel here as well.
Outside leg kick lands. I think that was probably counter 1-2 there. You know, we're being very hard on the kid for the interview, Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Aleksandar Rakic. Congrats, brown belt, and you worry about the victory.
I've been working so hard for this fight, and this brown belt means a lot to me, brother Roberto, for the last months. A lot of grab.
What was the game plan coming into this fight? You know you're facing Thiago.
The game plan was to keep the distance, to reach him with the long. When people come in front of, he hit me, I think, once like this. So the game plan was to keep the distance. The knee, you know, it's a fight business. I don't want to do this, but yeah. And then
Damage the knee because you know about his knee surgeries.
yes, I know, and I had 2 surgeries on my knee back in a little bit unfair, but this is the fight game, and I beat all of them, so I want.
Top contender in the next fight, and you'll move up the ladder.
Thank you. Can I have mine who's passed away in December? I watch me somewhere up. This victory is for you, my friend. To go back to my son Andre, and Melanie, and my wife and my family. Thank you, appreciate it.
Aleksandar Rakic.
Nice tribute. That's a good egg. Sports UFC 4. Shape your